Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you the basic understanding of edit mesh or edit poly. So we're going to start off with a box. Alright, let's just assume this as our wall. So we're going to apply a modifier called edit poly. Well, basically edit poly and edit mesh are similar. It's just that edit poly is more advanced in the sense that you can do a lot of more modifications to it. So let's apply edit poly. As you can see in your modification stack, you have apply edit poly on top of box. So what you have here is the mode of selection. See, if I click on vertex, you will see that all these blue points coming out from the end. So basically these blue points are the endpoints. I can actually select the endpoint and move it as I like to modify the particular shape of this box. Control Z to undo. So yeah, I can move it anywhere as I like. And there's so many other things you can do with this. Let's say if you go into extrude here, you click on extrude, you click on the point and you drag it, you create an extrusion on the point, and it will automatically divide it into several other points here in order for them to cater the new extrusion. So let's undo that. There's also a dialog box on the side where you can actually do an extrusion with amount. Say if I extrude this out and I increase the base width, you see, and you can also chamfer a wall using a vertex. Undo, or you can use the dialog box to key in the number you want to extrude. See, and you can click open to actually open the face. I'll cancel that. Well, there are so many other things you can do with this. You can just run through the options on your own time, because it's almost impossible to cover everything in just one video tutorial. So for edge, basically what you do is you can actually select the edge or the line of the box. You see, let's press F4 in perspective to actually bring out the wireframe. There you go. So yeah, I am selecting an edge and I can do a lot of modifications to it. It's the same. You can apply you can apply chamfer if you want to. You see, or maybe sometimes you don't want your wall to be too hard edge. You can actually select the edge of the wall and chamfer it to make it smoother. Undo that, and basically there are many other things you can do with this. You see there are so many buttons underneath. So that's for edge selection. If you go to borders, well, actually what you can select it's not happening on this box. Probably you have to have it in a different form. For polygon, it selects the face, so you can actually see these are the modification options that you can do with it. Let's try bevel. So bevel it out and shrink the front face, so you get a bevel form. Right click to get it done as usual. Yeah, so well, and then you can also inset if you want to. Inset means offset, but in the manner of internal offset. So yeah, let's turn on the wireframe by pressing F4. You see, now you can see the line. So you have the insert. Okay, something's wrong. Okay, so yeah, there's so many other things here you can experiment with. And on element, basically it selects the whole thing. So on and so forth. You can actually just take your own time to play around with all the selections and modifications inside it. Okay, delete that. So let's say if I want to add a new object. This time I want to add a sphere. Let's create that here. And you see I can actually add more segments. More segments means smoother surface. So let's turn off the grid. Okay, so if you were to apply an edit poly and you go into polygon, you can actually modify each of these faces. Press Ctrl to select multi faces, and let's see, we'll try bridge. Oh no, we'll try bevel. You can actually do whatever you want with this. Right click. Alright, let's go into vertex, and then all the endpoints will turn up. As usual, you can actually modify it, tweak it around, and you can create a whole different form. Well, basically that's what edit poly does. And let's say if you change your mind, you don't want to adjust the basic parameter, you can just go to edit poly here, make sure you select on it, and there's a trash can symbol here, just click on it, and then it will get rid of the edit poly modification, so you will have the original form. Well, it goes the same for box. Let's see if I create a box again, and let's say this is the wall. I can actually increase the segments, this one, and then I apply edit poly and go to faces, press Ctrl C to select multi faces. Alright, yeah, and basically I can do a lot of things with it. Let's see, this time I want to what can I do with this? This time I want to, yeah, let's just go to extrude it out, and I can extrude again, and maybe I change the bevel, extrude and bevel, and that's what you get. Right click. So yeah, basically you can do tons of things with edit poly. You can create a lot of forms. It's infinite. So you can have your own time to experiment around. Basically that's about edit poly.